Alone against all these droids? They don't stand a chance.
Django Fett on the job.
Hey guys, Django Fett here, and now I'm starting a bunch of top 10 lists, and this one is my top 10 games of 2015. 2015 was a hell of a year in gaming, so my list is actually going to contain games from 2015 as well as 2014 and a year before. This is just my personal list on games that I've played this year and never played the year before because I'm a cheap bastard and I can't buy games, day one. But this is just my personal list. If you feel differently or if you have your own list, comment down below and let me know what your top 10 games of 2015 are. This is my personal list, so the runner-up for my top 10 is Batman Arkham Knight. Honestly, this game was extremely disappointing with the overall PC port in its terrible state. The story and the characters being boring as hell, and the combat just being repetitive and just kind of stale at the point. This was the worst Batman Arkham game I have played, but I still found some enjoyment here and there. So let's start with the top 10 list. Number 10. So coming in at number 10 is Dying Light. I've only put a few hours in this game because I'm playing another game on my list, but this game I put a few hours in, and this is what Dead Island should have been from the start. A great game, or a good game at least, because the gameplay and just the open world parkour mechanics of this game are absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant zombie game and it's just so much fun. Great open world zombie game that I highly recommend everybody play. I haven't beaten the game yet, but I really want to put more hours into it next year and beat the game definitely. Number 9. So number 9 is Game of Thrones. Surprisingly, a good Game of Thrones game. For once, I knew from day one that if Telltale got their hands on Game of Thrones, they would do really good things with Game of Thrones and make a solid game. And that's exactly what they did. I didn't actually play this game, I actually watched a Let's Play, because Telltale games, you actually just have to watch them and to experience them, because they're like a movie or a TV show, and you just enjoy just watching, other people play it and how they progress into the game, the stories, because it's a very narrative driven story with the Telltale games. And it was actually a solid game. I will give it that. Not as hugely satisfying as I thought it would be, but a pretty good game. Number 8. Coming in number 8 is Life is Strange. Now this is a weird game to put on my list because you think teenage drama would be a not so good, not so good game at all, but this game takes large twists and turns and actually has decisions that actually matter, and it's very Telltale-esque, and it's just a very solid story-driven game. And it's another game that I haven't played. I just watched a Let's Play. There's a couple games on my list that I didn't even play. I just watched Let's Plays, and they were just brilliant to watch. Number 7. Coming in at number 7 is Mad Max. WB does a great job mixing up with the Batman style and making it more realistic with car combat, which you can customize and make your own vehicle out of hundreds of customization options. The open world is still a little bland here and there. It's like the same thing over and over again, but still a really, really fun WB open world Mad Max game. And even though the story and the characters are pretty boring, it's a pretty solid game. Number 6. Coming in at number 6 for me is Shadow of Mordor. This game came out last year, but I ended up playing it this year, earlier this year, and I had a blast. Definitely the best WB game I have played since Batman Arkham City. A great game, and one of the first games by Monolith Studios, and they did an immense job with the first game on their list. It's very Batman-esque, Batman, Assassin's Creed-esque, but done in a different way with a new nemesis system, which had enemies react to you if you kill them, or if you kill their leaders, or if they kill you. It's a dynamic system that played a huge part in the game. It was the best part of the game, and I don't think any game has done it like Shadow of Mordor. Even though the story and the characters were pretty bland, the orcs were so amazing, and the nemesis system got me just addicted to the game. Number 5. Coming in number 5 is Hotline Miami 2. Wrong number. A great sequel to Hotline Miami 1. This game just made Hotline Miami 1. It just took the same formula and made it bigger and better with huger levels, a level editor, new characters, a dynamic story. It did everything right. The story, and it was just outrageous. I preferred Hotline Miami 1's, honestly. But this one is a great top-down shooter. I don't recommend it to everybody because it's a really bloody game, but it's a fantastic top-down shooter. And if you loved Hotline Miami 1, you're going to love Hotline Miami 2. Number 4. Coming in at number 4 is Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. Now, as a big-time Dynasty Warriors fan, I love the franchise, and I love the Empire series. I haven't played an Empires game since, what, 6 or 5 Empires? Which is a good while from now. And this 8 Empires just made everything about Dynasty Warriors and takes it up a notch. Even though it doesn't have multiplayer, it has so much content that will keep you so busy and addicted if you're a fan of Dynasty Warriors games. You're going to love this game. You're going to feel at home with this game. Now, if you want to get into Dynasty Warriors, I recommend you play like 8XL Legends, because I think 8 is like the best Dynasty Warriors game to date, and XL Legends just is the same game but with an added campaign. Empires is a completely different game with, a strategy and action mix, and it's just a fantastic mix to the game. Number 3. Coming in at number 3 is Starcraft II Legacy of the Void. Wow, what an ending to Starcraft II. Arguably, in my opinion, the best story in a game this year, with one of my favorite races, the Protoss. Now, I didn't actually play this game. I watched a Let's Play because I can't play these RTS games anymore like I used to. I just like the story of StarCraft, and StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void was fantastic. Every single one of these campaigns, the humans, the Terrans, the Zerg, and the Protoss, all these campaign stories are brilliant. Absolutely done perfectly by Blizzard Entertainment, and it just kept me so on my edge of my seat the whole time as I was experiencing this amazing story. Number 2. Coming in at number 2 is a game that came out last year, one of the most underrated games, and that is Alien Isolation. Holy shit, this is one of the most atmospheric and scary games I have ever played. I don't really play horror games too much, but as soon as it had the Alien trademark and logo on it, I had to play it because I'm a huge Alien fan. And as I played it, I felt like I was in a film, if not better, and it just scared the bejesus out of me the whole time I was playing this game. This is definitely one of the most atmospheric and just a great resemblance to the Alien film, if not done better. Number 1. And coming in at number 1, if you can't tell from the shirt already, Fallout, it's Fallout 4, baby. Fallout 4. I've put over 100 hours into this game. I already beat it, but at 50 hours, I didn't beat it, but I've beaten it now, and it's fantastic. Great game. The story, the ending, not a big fan of, but I've been still playing this game, and I just love doing all this different side quests, and I can't wait to play with mods and the, buy into the season pass and buy all the expansions, because when Bethesda does DLC, they do it right with expansions, not with this DLC bullshit like Battlefront does. And if you want to see what I think of Battlefront, check out my review. It's not good, and that's why the game is not on my fucking list. No way in hell. On a good note, Fallout 4 is fantastic. Great experience, set in Boston. One of the best games I've ever played, and anytime I've put over 100 hours into a game, it's a 5 out of 5, and instantly one of the best of the best. I cannot wait till the expansions, and I can't wait to see what mods I put into this game, because it's just going to add more and more and more into the game. And I know I didn't play like Witcher 3 or Just Cause 3, because I didn't have time. I've been so busy playing other games as well. I just never got the chance to play those games. So I'm waiting for next year to play them. Then I'll more than likely put those games on my next year's list. So guys, that's about it. Please like and comment your top 10 list in the comment section down below. The next top 10 list I will do is top 10 TV shows of 2015, as well as the top 10 movies of 2015. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel Django Fett, and I'll see you, my fellow Mandalorian, my Mandalorian brothers and sisters, next time. Oh, yeah!